When we were approached by Denel Systems to assist them with the qualification for the Badger infantry vehicle, we were faced with an enormous task because the software was large and it was quite a challenge for us to just dive in, and also the timelines were very short. We assembled a team of about 12 people that worked at Denel Systems full-time and on-site. We had to actually come up with different ways of managing the work and planning effectively so that we can deliver on time. The planning methods that we used, we had to actually find our own code development methodology based on Agile, and we really did scrums daily and team reporting to Denel because they needed full visibility and progress of what we were doing daily and even on a weekly basis. So the team was divided into junior engineers and also senior engineers, and we had 2 team leaders, and they were responsible for assigning work and distributing the workload among the team members. We really found out that this work demanded a lot of teamwork. We had to work together to be able to achieve our objectives, and since we're also working on site, we had to work together with Denel Land Systems engineers, and we found a tool that they were using for project management and issue tracking, defect tracking, was Redmine. We quickly adopted it and learned how to use it. Even all our hours and our deliverables and our schedule of work, the work tickets and the assignment were all scheduled on Redmine. We quickly integrated with the employees at Denel because we were working with them integrated as one team. That helped us a great deal because we didn't wait for emails to be exchanged, but we were able to just pop into each other's office and speak about issues quickly, and that improved the turnaround time to fix issues that we had. The first task that we did, we had to do documentation using Doxygen and a couple of Python scripts. We found out that the code, as it evolved and the documents remained behind, and there was disjoint between the code and the documents. Denel made a tool that we actually took over the work. This tool uses Python scripts and Doxygen to extract documentation parameters from the code. Not only did it just extract documentation parameters, but also traceability for the software requirement specifications, which is good for the reporting for each and every function. We then moved on to do an automated test framework. Before that, Denel used to spend many weeks and days and sleepless nights after every production baseline. Before they can qualify it, they have to actually go to the vehicle management computers and test it to see if there are any regressions on the code. Then we were tasked to do an automated test framework, use stimulators, data analyzers and simulators to first, on a POSIX environment which is simulated, test the software so a software developer can quickly test and see if he has not caused regressions on the code. And then after that, you can also test on a vehicle management computer in the PMC lab. That will actually show how the code will execute in a near-life situation. By delivering the automated test framework, we were able to add a lot of value to Denel because all of a sudden they could produce code faster and they could deliver baselines faster. They didn't need to wait for many weeks or many months because they were avoiding the testing time.
When you do automated testing, it means humans aren't involved during the testing process. So currently, if we execute our acceptance tests by hand, it takes about 160 person hours to do that. So if you would have to execute the test every time you make a change to the software, it will be just way too much time to execute the test every time to see if you maybe introduced any regressions to the system. Whereas if you have automated testing, you can run your regression tests every night, for example. So you will know every single day that your system hasn't gained any bugs, or that all the existing functionality still works. And that's a great benefit.
The third one that we needed to deliver was MISRA, because this code is defense-based, and there are certifications that the software must pass. So we didn't just suppress the MISRA violations, we had to fix all of them, and they had 0 warnings or even violations. And that was quite a lot of work, and we delivered that, and the ATF came in very handy, because after fixing the code, we needed to test it against regressions again.
We had some growing pains that we needed to sort out. For that, it was our processes internally at DLS that was maybe not completely sorted out, to understand exactly how we can handle this subcontracting model and the outputs that we require of it. However, once we've actually sorted it out, the output was of acceptable quality, and we could manage it and monitor it on a daily basis.
Our work was scrutinized because Denel needed to actually ensure that we deliver the quality according to their standards, because they are also quality approved. They need to pass that on to their customers. For every deliverable, before we could even be accepted and be paid, we needed to have a quality assurance check by the Denel quality managers, and we're able to deliver this work, and as a matter of fact, complete at least one variant of the Badger infantry vehicle. There's still other variants that needs to be completed, and Kutleng Engineering Technologies is able to deliver, and even quicker, because now we have learned the system, and we are able to deliver faster and effectively. So all in all, we offer value to our customers, that we can deliver to them and work together with them, and through these innovative processes, we can be able to achieve our objectives and mutually benefit from the exercise.